Alright, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect. Alright, this is the brother Yashwamba, and I have the brother Tazabah with me if you want to go ahead and greet the brothers.
Shalom, Makim, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Barakathon, brothers.
Alright, and so today basically we're going to get into the importance of staying in the spirit and trusting in spiritual things, because ultimately it's going to be the angels on the right hand side protecting us, that's going to lead us out of the situation that we're finding ourselves coming into. Because while Satan is trying to get us to focus on carnal arguments and these back and forths, what's about to happen on the planet Earth is going to be life is going to take a very, very, very drastic change for us, the men of the Lord here on the planet Earth, after this election. Things are going to start happening, pretty much on a very serious level, to where they're coming after us, man, and they let it be known. So I want to read a little bit of this article because remember, Esau has to be the victim. He has to have always someone trying to attack him. And you have this whole, I think, nationalist, and I forget the other word. Nationalist. It's pressure from above, pressure from below, basically, man. And they control both sides. So they're trying to put the image out there that the Muslims are the terrorists and they're going to do terrorist attacks, because the article is titled FBI Question American Muslims in 8 States over the weekend about possible pre-election terrorism, says civil rights groups. All right, so as you know, Esau has IUIC in his back pocket, which they are likened unto a Muslim organization. All right, you can look it up under the 501c3. They're stated as a Muslim orientation. So right there, Esau has us, or a way to link us to this. Now they're just throwing it out there. But what we're saying is that we are going to be deemed the enemy number one real soon. All right? It is about to get serious out here, man. Okay? Now, when you read this article, it just goes into a civil rights organization for American Muslims said the FBI questioned Muslims in at least 8 states over the weekends, seeking information about a possible threat from Al-Qaeda. And that's already proven that America controls Al-Qaeda. These are all formed opposition, man, controlled opposition, man, to carry out pre-election terrorist attacks, and it goes on. You can read the article. I didn't want to get too deep into that, but you had the thing where Comfy School was raided. You got all of our people coming up against us. How much more the whole world is about to come up against us, man, and we're about to be on the news. All right, this is why we should be seriously in prayer and pushing the word, man, and not these stupid back and forths, man. Do Jake realize what is about to happen on the planet Earth? You want to say something, brother?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's all spiritual at the end of the day, because I know you always bring this out. Actually, when Rome was actually falling, Nero, he blamed it on us. Right. But it was really an inside job. And that's kind of like what we're seeing Esau do right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they got quote unquote Al-Qaeda. They got, they got the Syrian rebels, and they got ISIS and these different quote unquote terrorist organizations. Right. But at the end of the day, Esau's behind everything, man. Esau is a slick devil, man. Right. And he, like you said, he's going to put himself, and he's going to make himself like he's the victim. Out of all the BS that's going on in the world right now, he's going to make himself seem like he's the one that's being attacked. You know what I mean?
Right. Like it says, he knoweth he have a short time. So he's gonna accuse the brethren. All right. And our people, as crazy and as clear as these prophecies are, they want to sit here and play games on the planet Earth, man. They understand the truth, but they're not. You have to push this, man. This is what the end all be all is salvation, man. The prophecies being fulfilled, these things must happen. So I'm gonna get for you, brother, real quick. This is Mark chapter 13 and 9. It says, "But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to the councils and in the synagogues, and ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them.
Right, man, and that's gonna happen real soon. You know, and the key point to the beginning of that verse is what Yahweh Shah said. He said, "But take heed to yourselves."
Right.
You know, because he's pretty much saying, take heed, man, because this is what's gonna happen. You know, it happened to Yahweh Shai, it happened to the 12 disciples, it happened to the prophets. So what, you know, the like Yahweh Shai said, you know, the servant's not above the master. It's gonna happen to us, and we're seeing it happen right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing these, you know, these niggas, you know, these different individuals bucking up against order. You know? And it says they're going to deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues you shall be beaten. You know, some of us, that may happen to some of us, man.
Right.
You know, getting put in the camps, getting tortured. You know what I'm saying? Just for the name of Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Salakia. You know what I mean?
That's right, brother. Everything is taking a negative turn, man. The whole world is going into a way of no return. So the end is here, man. We're living at the times where the Lord looketh down upon the children of men, and he seeth their influence in what they're doing, and he's about to put his foot down, man. That's what we need to be focusing on, man. And if brothers are building in that energy and pushing, man, then let's just do the work, man. Do your thing, we do ours. But we need to be building right now, man. But Jake is a goddamn monkey, man. Here it is. These prophecies are hitting, man. The end is manifest, and Jake is playing games, man. All right. This is Matthew chapter 24, all right, and 33. Now, Yahweh Shah was just breaking down the things that would happen before the kingdom of heaven came. Now, in some of these prophecies, it was speaking of 70 AD, all right, but it was actually speaking of these times too. There's nothing new under the sun. What did they do in 70 AD? They declared martial law on Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, who were in the Holy Land, as well as the other tribes that were there. Martial law was declared on you, man. This is what they're about to do right now, man. Okay? This is what they're trying to do. They're going to try to sack the spiritual temple. Okay? They're going to try to sack the spiritual temple. We're the spiritual temple building. They're going to try to tear it down. That's why we have to depend on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and we got to call on our power, man. All right? Because through his angels, we are protected. And that's what we're going to get into. But we just wanted to bring this out to show you that through the Spirit, we're living in some serious times, man. So it says, so likewise, Matthew 24 and 33, so likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. All right? So it's at the doors, man. You know, it's at the doors. You got it, brother.
No, I was just agreeing, like, you know, just that's a heavy scripture, man.
Yeah.
You know, like this is about to happen, man.
Yeah.
Whether people believe it or not, bro, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, like Apostle Gabar says, he's gonna come back in a dramatic fashion, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
In a very, very, very dramatic fashion. That's why it says here, know that it is near, even at the doors, man. So when something's at the door, you know, you can feel the presence when somebody's at the door. You know what I mean?
Yep.
We can feel it right now.
You can feel the presence when somebody is walking up on you. You can hear it's like a ring that comes. It's like a spiritual. I can't explain it, but you can feel somebody walking up on you at certain times, man. If you laying in your bed and you can feel somebody coming into the room, man. We're supposed to be feeling the prophecies. We're supposed to look at the world and say and consider what is going on, man. That's the issue. Great Millstone ain't the issue. The issue is white supremacy. The Edomites rule, man. It's going too goddamn far, man.
Right.
So it says in verse 34, verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. So they're going to come to pass, man. That's why we need to be calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to protect us in doing the things and exhorting the behavior which we feel that it would take to get to the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? So where did you want me to start at?
We can go to Matthew. I'm sorry, Salaki. We can actually go to Psalms first. Psalms 34 and 7. All
right. This is Psalms chapter 34 and 7. All right. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and he delivereth them.
That's right. You know, the angels encamp around them, and that key word is that they encamp around them that fear him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got individuals that don't really fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. And in that day, the angels ain't gonna encamp around you to defend you, man. They might mess around and encamp around you to destroy your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So you wanna be on that. You wanna be on the right hand side of Yahweh Shem Yahweh at that time, because if them angels are camp around you to destroy you, man, it's not gonna be a pleasant sight, man.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That we need to fear so that we can be protected in that day, man.
Right.
You know, and we're gonna, you know, I just want to make this quick point too. You know, for the men of the Lord, you know, those certain individuals, you know, they're gonna see certain things, man. We might even actually maybe see an angel with our own eyes, man. You know, we might be in a situation where, you know, we might be under the guillotine, or the firing squad might be ready to put a bullet in the back of our head for the name, you know, for the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And the angel actually might come in the present form and destroy everybody up in there and deliver you, man.
Right.
You never know what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to do for those that love him, man.
Right. Oh, let me get that precept. What's that scripture? Lift up a standard. I want to show something. It's Isaiah.
Is it Isaiah 13?
Isaiah 59. Here it goes.
Oh, Salakia.
This is Isaiah chapter 59 and 19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west." What does that mean? "And his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood." All right. And that's what he's going to do. And that's what's about to happen. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Now, let's look up this word standard in the Hebrew. It's something I've been meaning to bring out. All right. Nawak. All right. Nawas. All right. What did it say? To flee, escape. So the Lord in that time is going to send the elect men, the men who he's chosen, because some of us might be martyrs, but overall he's going to lift up a standard, and we're going to have a way to escape. All right. Listen, it says to flee, escape, to flee, to escape, to take flight, depart, disappear.
Disappear. Bro, check this out. Number 4. To fly on horseback.
Right. You know?
Come on, man.
So man, hey man, this is what, because ultimately we're in a situation where we need to fly to get the hell out of here, man. This man is the devil. We need something of a higher power to deliver us, to cover us. We need something that is not of this world. This man got it on lock, man. Okay, he got us locked into his beast system through cell phones, through social media, through Google, through all of this, man. If it was up to, if it was carnal, we wouldn't have no way out, man. So, hey, man, the Lord is going to eventually lift up that standard, man, and that's going to come through those angels, man. Now it talks about Michael, the archangel, all right, coming and defending his people. Now under Michael, it says Michael is going to come with his angels, man. So he's basically a top general in Yahweh Shai's army through the Most High, man. And he's going to be sent to defend the children of the people. How will that take place? We don't know. But we do know that the scriptures said he's going to give us a way to flee, man. All right?
I got a quick precept for you real fast.
Where you want me to go? You can read it.
Isaiah chapter 26 and 20.
All right, go ahead.
It says Isaiah chapter 26 and 20. "Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed."
Right, and that's us being beamed up into those chariots. Just like the ark was closed, it's going to be over, man. And that day we're going to see all this talk. We're going to see in that day, because it all boils down to it ain't about who got the most sins. It ain't about this. It's about who Yahweh Shem Yahushai have chosen, man.
Yep.
You know? Is some more on that?
Yep. All right, that's it on that, brother.
Okay. So where do you want to go now?
We can go to the next one we can go to actually Hebrews chapter 1, verse 14.
All right. Hebrews.
You can start at verse 13 on it, so it's like it.
All right. Hebrews chapter 1 and 13. But to which of the angels said he at any time, sit on my right hand until I make thine enemies thy footstool?
Right, and we already know that's talking about, you know, what Paul is breaking down here. He's going back to, what is it, Psalms the 2nd chapter?
Right.
I believe.
Or Psalms.
Right, he's saying,
Psalms the 2nd chapter. Yep. Psalms 1.
Right, but which of the angels said that he at any time sit on my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool? That's talking about Yahweh Shai. You know, he didn't say that to Michael, like these Old Testament dudes want to say, like, you know, all these old prophecies could be talking about Michael or whoever. You know, that's talking about Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
He's the only one that's sitting down at the right hand side, right next to Yahweh in the heavens, man.
Right. That's right.
All right.
It says, it says, and are they not all ministering spirits sent forth to minister for them who shall be heirs of salvation?
Right. Are they not all ministering spirits? Can you grab that word, ministering?
All right. Ministering. Hold on, let me get it.
Strong's G 3010. Liturgikos. Liturgikos.
That nigga sound drunk today. All right. It says, relating to the performance of service employed in ministering.
All right. Employed in ministering, you know, relating to the performance of service. You know, actually, could you get that word minister?
Oh, minister.
Salakia.
Okay, hold up.
My bad.
Minister. Oh, minister. Salakia. All right.
No, you good.
It says,
Strong's G 1248. Diakonia. Diakonia.
All right. It says, service, ministering, especially those who execute the commands of others.
Those who execute the commands of others, man. So in that time, if one of the elect men are in a dire situation, and Yahweh through Yahweh Shai sends one of his angels and commands him to go do something, what is that angel going to do?
That's right.
The angel's going to come down there and deliver that brother. If the Most High says so. Right.
And you and all this reckless talk, all right, according to, let me get this real quick. Ecclesiastes 10, all right. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 20. Curse not the king, all right. No, not in thy thought. Curse not the rich. All right, who's the rich? The elect, man. You got the king. All right, you got Yahushua, you got King David, and then you got the men under him, the 144, right? It says, and curse not the rich in thy bedchamber, the men that the Lord send, all right, to feed you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It said, for a bird of the air shall carry the voice, and that which hath wings shall tell the matter. So you sitting up here speaking all this wickedness and talking all this reckless talk against the men of the Lord. You don't know if you're going to have to be held accountable for that, man. Calling their phones, playing on their phones, doing all this wicked stuff. You may be held accountable for this stuff, man.
Yep. That's a cold scripture right there, because it tells you pretty much what individual could really be doing something like, you know, talking all kinds of shit,
right.
You know, on the keyboard, you know, typing all, you know, being a keyboard warrior and talking all kinds of mess. Man, the angel down there looking at you like, okay, bet, okay, you doing that? All right, bet, I'm gonna go ahead and return this back real quick. Oh, you said that? Bet, I'm gonna go ahead and return this back real quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that day, like Yahweh Shah said,
right.
You know, roughly paraphrasing, every idle word that you speak,
right.
You know, you have to give account for every word that you say, man.
Right, because there's
calling the apostle. Go ahead.
Right, Salakia. There's a group of men on the planet Earth who you can't say shit about. It said, "Who shall lay any charge to the cause of the elect?" Those men are here, man. Keep playing. Go ahead, brother.
No, that was it on that one, man. It's just on that 1:14, Hebrews 1:14. You know, those spirits are sent forth to minister, and it says to them pretty much, who shall be heirs of salvation.
There you go.
You know, and that goes back to, you know, Romans the 8th chapter. You know, starting at the 16th verse, going to like verse 18.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. That's right.
But
where you want me to go?
We can go ahead and jump to Matthew chapter 18, in verse. You can start at Matthew chapter 18. You can actually start at verse 8, really, and just read down to 10, actually.
All right, Matthew chapter 18 and 8. Wherefore, if thy hand or if thy foot offend thee, cut them off and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter in life halt or maimed rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet to be cast into fire.
Right, man. And that's very important. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, man, you have members amongst the body that could cause to offend. And pretty much what Yahweh Shai is saying, he's not talking about your literal hands. He's not talking about your literal feet. You know, he's talking about things that you could do in this flesh that can cause you to stumble. Because that word offend literally means like a trap.
That's right.
Or a tripping stick, or like something to stumble upon. You know?
Yep. That's right. Yes, sir. If their eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is better for thee to enter in life with 1 eye rather than having 2 eyes to be cast into hellfire. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven.
Ooh, man. And these little ones are talking about the ones that could be, you know, it's really talking about us. You know, we're really the little ones. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's saying, take heed that ye despise not one of the little ones.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Did you have something to say, Up?
Nah, because when you read up, it tells you, you know, the little ones are those who are willing to be obedient. All right, as a little child, those who are willing to submit. All right, and be in order.
Right.
All right, and you know, but Jake don't want to do that. So the men that are doing that are getting a bad rap, you know, and being cursed out, being talked about. But Jake don't realize. Let me read it again. Take heed that ye despise not one of these little ones, for I say unto you that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. So these men, there's men on the earth in direct league with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in order on the planet Earth, man. How you like that, man? What does that mean, you clowns out there, man? Wow.
Yep. There is an angel that could be specifically set for each one of the elect.
Right.
To be like, okay, this angel, you know, this angel could be set to minister unto him in this situation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
That's heavy, man.
Right.
You ever notice how sometimes you could be, you know what I'm saying, you could be, and this is just like a real life example, like you can be in a certain situation and all of a sudden you don't know how it's going to happen, and ultimately you know it's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Right.
You know, but he delegates things to angels on the earth to do certain things. You know, and you can just get out of a certain situation where you be like, dang, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That could have been that angel.
Right. And
you know,
that's everything that happens on the earth. The counsel of it goes out every morning. Doesn't the scripture say every morning doth he do his judgment? All right. So pretty much the angels are doing all sorts of things, man, for the benefit of the elect and setting up situations, defending them in certain situations. All right. Sending certain miracles to happen on the planet Earth. You know, sending certain things to get us in the spirit. You know, everything is going to come from the spirit world, but it's going to be played out here on the earth, man.
Yep.
So there's an angel or angels watching over each member of the elect.
Yep.
And there's an angel on the believers to believe, open their minds to believe. How about that? And there's an angel to block the 2/3.
Man, Most High is in complete control.
He's in complete control.
Your arms is too short to box with the Most High, man.
Yeah. Hey, what's that? The deceived?
Short.
What's that? The deceived and the deceiver? Hold up.
Oh, that's in the book of Job. I think it's the 14th chapter. Let me see. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just as this, I got it. Job chapter 12 and 16. It says, "With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his." Yeah.
Man, so it's pretty much saying, like, man, you got the 2/3 out here that are blind and, you know, blind as bats in the world. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the deceiver which is Esau, is the one that's really deceiving all the people.
Right.
Everything is orchestrated by the hand of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Right. I got a quick one for you. I got a quick one for you. All right. It says Isaiah 6:9, and he said, "Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and be converted and healed." Bam. Natural brute beast made to be taken, bro. You got it.
Oh God, I was just gonna say, and that's going back to what Yahweh Shah said back in Matthew the 13th chapter.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because what did he say? He said it's meant for you to understand the mysteries in the kingdom of heaven, roughly paraphrasing, but to them it is not given.
It's not given. That's right, brother.
It's not given to them, man. Because you got people out here that, you tell them the truth, and they, I don't want to hear it. No, it's not true. It's not true. But when that day really comes,
right?
Or not even want to say, and it's not true. You got people that just want to buck up to the order of things that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, he has set men on the earth to be our spiritual leaders, just like how he did back when Yahweh Shai was gone. What happened? There were men set up on earth as heads to lead the people, all through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Cause that's my whole thing, man. Like, not to really get off topic on it, but it's like, man, like, okay, it's prime examples of it happening in the scriptures. Peter, Paul, James, John, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? These different individuals were the what they called what's that scripture? They were pillars. Pillars.
Yeah. The pillars of the church.
Yeah, they were the pillars of the church. And when you look at a pillar, it's something. It's a foundation, something that holds something and keeps something standing up steady and firm.
Right.
And that's what we have. That's what we have now with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. They are the pillars of this thing right now, man.
Right. Hey, let me get this for you. Revelations 3:12. Him that overcometh, which the overcoming is chosen from the foundation of the earth. All right. It's not like the Lord go choose at the end. He already got chosen who he wants to overcome. But it has to play out on the earth. It says, him that overcome will I make a pillar in the temple of my God.
Ooh, man.
There you go.
That's that pillar, man. That's that foundation, man.
Right.
He said he's gonna make you a pillar, man.
Right.
And when you look at it, and even if you really look at it back, like in something like in the ancient world right now, or like if you go to Rome or something right now,
right?
Israel, some of them pillars that are thousands and thousands and thousands year old, man, them things are still standing.
They're still standing, and that's the elect.
Yeah,
that's why he likened us to an olive tree. Olive tree can survive a damn fire, man, and still be able to build itself back and grow, man. A large fire, it could be burnt all the way up, but the olive tree is I think the only tree that can rebuild itself and still be a tree after a fire, man. That's the elect, man. All right.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. All right.
God.
And it says, so him that overcometh, I will make it the pillar in my temple. All right. So you can read the rest of that. Where else did you want me to go?
That's all the scriptures I had on my side here, brother.
We had Matthew 4, I think.
Oh yeah, Salaki. Yeah, Matthew chapter 4, starting at verse 10 and going into 11 and ending at 11.
All right. Matthew chapter 4 and 10. It says, then saith Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and only him shalt thou serve. Now, before you go on that, before we keep going, a lot of people will try to use this. See, you don't serve no man. But doesn't Galatians say by love we're supposed to serve you one another? There's order in the church, man. Okay, under Yahushua comes his men, and that's always the way it's been, man. All right. So let me keep going. And it says, then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him.
Right. So at that time, when after Yahushua got tempted for 40 days and 40 nights, man, he succumbed and he passed and he stayed in the spirit.
Right.
And after everything, what happened, man? Angels came down and served him, man.
That's right.
And, and minister unto them, man.
Right.
And we got to think about ourselves in these situations, man, because Satan, what is he going to do? Like the brother just read in Isaiah, the 59th chapter and the 19th verse, right. Satan, the enemy, is going to come in like a flood.
Right.
But a standard is going to be set in that day.
That's right.
And that's when them angels are going to come down and minister unto the elect, man.
That's right, brother. That's right.
We're going to see some very, very, very beautiful things in that day, man. I'm talking about, man, elect brothers getting spiritual power, man, getting hella strong. You might have a brother that get hella fast, that can fly. You know what I'm saying? Get shot at, doesn't even affect them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people don't understand the power of the Most High, Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
Especially for those that love Him, man. His elect.
That's right. That's right,
man.
Hey, man. So let me get this real quick and then we can end it. This is Sirach chapter 36, and this is a prayer. All right. It says, verse 3, Sirach 36 and 3, lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. As thou wast sanctified in us before them, so thou be magnified among them before us. Let them know thee as we have known thee, that there is no God but thou only, O God. Show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. Raise up indignation, pour out wrath, take away the adversary and destroy the enemy. Make the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. So,
man, and that's what's going to happen, man.
Yeah.
Like when it says lift up, I just want to read that one part, verse 3 again. Lift up thy hand against the strange nations and let them see thy power. Man, that's going to happen, man. These strange nations, Esau, these damn so-called Africans, these so-called East Indians, you know what I'm saying? All these individuals, man, they gonna see the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. So and 2/3 of our own people, man.
Right.
They're gonna see the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in that day, and who Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is really dealing with at the end of the day, man.
Right.
You know?
That's right, brother. So,
man.
Hey, man, that was heavy, man. With that, we gonna give all praise to Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.